Very exciting times. Bitcoin's running. Everyone out there that trades this stuff, they see a death cross and they short. There's going to be great buying opportunities in this period of time. But what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. I want to thank you all for tuning in for another exciting topic. And honestly, this is one I don't do often. We're going to go over Bitcoin and we're going to do some chart analysis. And disclaimer, I do not believe that historical price data is going to tell you the future. However, I know there are hundreds of billions, if not trillions definitely in the market, like traditional markets, but a couple hundred billion, which will move this market using bots, quants. They're, very sophisticated people that have computers that trade on these charts. So I really only care about momentum. I only care about the direction the market feels it's going. It's almost like a pulse on an EKG machine, letting me know how traders see this asset. We at JT Knows Things and my hedge fund, Bleeding Edge Capital, are long. So although I don't make decisions off this data, I like to feel the temperature of it. Go look at the fear and greed. Go look at the stochastic RSI. Go look at the MACD and understand the momentum. Understand what people are thinking about this asset, because that's all those charts really tell you. Do people think it's going to be worth more in the future or less? And momentum essentially will give you that, along with fear and greed. So, with that, I'm going to get into it. For those who do not know, I am Jake Tullis. I go by JT, and I am a software development expert. I have 10 plus years and of experience. Had a software development company, multiple startups. You can go look at my career through Google, or the banner will link you to my work history. And I also run a digital asset hedge fund called Bleeding Edge Capital. And this channel is where I publish all of our research for you all to not take financial advice, but be more educated and have stronger processes throughout this market. Because when I made this channel, Bitcoin was at 15,000. And people are probably going to start talking about Bitcoin. It's going to get a little crazy with Trump in office and everything. So, super exciting, but I want you all to understand this stuff over here. So, let me get to it. We basically have the monthly. Now, personally, I like monthly charts because there's a lot of data here. All right, like I think I'm relatively. Here we go. That's a little bit bigger. So right here, this is a 1 month candle, and the volume in one of these candles is hundreds of billions of dollars. If I were to go to a 1 minute, not a lot of volume, not a lot of data, honestly, not a lot of weight on momentum here. Like, it's just a thought passing through your brain. Where if I were to go to the monthly, this is hundreds of billions of dollars. So these candles have more weight behind them. They're more significant, I should say. And what I like to look at are these three indicators here. As I stated in the beginning of the video, I only look at this stuff for momentum, and momentum tells us what the market thinks an asset will do in the future. And you got to understand the correlation between some of these lines and prices. So blue line on top is good, orange line on top is bad. And we can keep it that simple because, again, I'm not a technical analyst. I'm not your chart guy, but I do understand the interpretation of this stuff. So, blue line crossing up. So when it goes from below the orange line, like this, and then it crosses up, you can see here these bars go up. Okay, this is essentially the litmus test I was referring to. And look at price every time it happens. 28, and then up all the way to 70 something. And the blue's been on top this whole time, but we've been dealing with this stochastic RSI. Look what happens when orange is on top. The price, I'm honestly surprised we didn't see lower prices. You know, it wicked down to 50,000 at one point from 74, but we stayed in this channel for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 months after peak. Just the entire time orange is on top. Now, every time the blue crosses up, that's called a golden cross. This is the month it was confirmed here. The price was 8,000 roughly, right? See the cross? And then it basically fights right here with a wick all the way up to 56,000 ish from 9,000. And then when the blue crosses below the orange, you have a pretty significant drop down. This is called a death cross. To all the traders and the computers, right? And everyone out there that trades this stuff, they see a death cross and they short. And we went from 67 to the worst part was 27. And this was the bear market right here, right? Or was this the double top? This was the double top. I apologize. And see, this is why I don't trade too. Take a look at this. Blue line crossed just a little bit. And if you were shorting thinking it was the bear market, you would have gotten taken for a ride here. There was a lot more downward momentum, but here you have prices unpredictable, okay? And there was a lot of people that got squeezed out of their shorts, I am sure. This was probably a really bad day for some traders, or bad few months for some traders here. And then we have another golden cross. This month, we went from 16,000 all the way up to 32,000. Cross down, consolidation, cross up on that month. See? And I want to show you this pattern because this is pretty promising. We have a confirmed cross up, and not a small one, a big one, a massive one. The last time that occurred would have been right here and right here. May 20th and December 22, or December 1st of 2022. So if we go to that December, look at that. And as long as the blue stayed on top, it's crazy, guys. So what that means is Bitcoin has been confirmed to look bullish for at least the next month if they were trading. If you're swinging, if you just got to think about all this smart money that has automated trading systems and the decisions they're going to make. And you got to think about everyone on YouTube that thinks they're a trader, they're going to be talking about this. It paired with Trump becoming president is going to be a narrative I think that'll carry the asset into the future for a couple months. We had a death cross back in March, and we never saw 74K for 7 months, basically, again. And now we're sitting above it, and we crushed 74. So it's likely that 50-ish could be the new bottom in the short to midterm. Long term, we're up only, okay? There's going to be a minus 50% year or two. You're going to get destroyed. There's going to be great buying opportunities in this period of time. But this golden cross on the monthly signals to all of the traders out there that Bitcoin is going up. With a red sweep in the House and the Senate and the president, we're going to get regulatory clarity in the next 2 years, which is what we need for America to be the leader in crypto, because we've been losing market share and mind share in this industry for 8 years due to the policies of the Democrat Party. So very exciting times. Bitcoin's running. This is not financial advice. I personally am not afraid to start taking profits. I invested more than 2 years ago, so I'm looking really good. My investors are looking really good. We will be building a cash strategy because we always have to be ahead of the market. Eventually, this market will sour and there will be better prices. So just keep a level head and accumulate. Stack sats, baby. Until then, take care of one another. And until next time, peace and love.